Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Brandon with Apex Off-Road. We're gonna start a new kind of series where we're gonna walk through all of our display campers that are also for sale, but you can also come in and check them out. This is our 6-foot bed fleet model for mid-sized trucks. We can also fit them on Tundras if needs be. But this is a very base model that we're going to walk through. I'm going to start on the outside, go to the inside. The purpose of these videos is so that if you go to order a 4-wheel camper, you can look at these walkthroughs and figure out what things are right for you in your camper and what things you can go without and what things you can add later. So we're going to start on the outside. All 4-wheel campers are pre-wired for solar, which we sell here at the shop. You can also order it with your order form on 4-wheel campers. These are the tracks that we highly recommend getting installed. We don't necessarily recommend getting all the other accessories unless it's something that you really want. The less weight you have on the roof, in our opinion, the better. So these tracks help us mount any Yakima accessories, roof rack accessories, rails, and most importantly, solar. So that's what these rails are. Then this camper comes outfitted with 2 fans that can push and pull air. A lot of campers that hold their value best have 2 fans because it's a commonly ordered item. So this is the matte black diamond plate. It's great for hiding scratches. It's probably the most common outside siding for these campers that we sell. This is our exhaust for our Truma heater. We have our rear facing lights. This is different from the dome light that comes stock with every camper no matter what. These are really nice that if at night when you're loading stuff into the camper, you can turn these bad boys on, angle them down, and it brightens up the area behind the camper. Right here, every camper, if you get a heater, is gonna come with 2 propane tanks that need to be purged and then filled when you pick up your camper. When one runs out, you swap it, plug in the other one, open up the valve, and you're ready to go again. On moderate use, a tank will probably last you a week or 2. High use, probably 2 or 3 days. Oh, I almost forgot. This is the external solar input. So if you got a solar panel that plugs in and you can just toss it out in the grass, this is where you plug into that. Let me see if there's anything interesting on this side. There's one thing. This is some of the new features that are offered on the new models. This is a 30 amp for a Starlink that you can turn it on and off inside, which I will show you. Then this is a USB charging port. The ports are up top. There's USB and USB-C. You can plug it in, run the wires out right here, keeps them waterproofed, and locks up. There's 4 latches on the roof like always. We're gonna undo these latches and pop the camper up. Okay, just make sure that when you do these latches, there are 2 parts to the latch. There's the inner part and the outer part. Both of them need to come off, otherwise you risk the chance of bending your roof, and roofs are 6 to 8 grand. So don't do that. Okay, let's go inside. The way I recommend lifting these up, so there's a latch here and then a strap here. I undo the strap, I push up on this. Allows me to undo this latch. I can put both hands right here, push up, step, lift, and then back behind here. So when we get in here, you can see that this is the part that gives the camper structure. So you're going to pull out this strap, push the boards flat, pop that on. Then you're going to come back here. This right here. We have some latches so that this board doesn't come out, but right here, I recommend people pushing down right here and up here. Then I push in. Perfect. Then little latch. Sweet. Sweet. We'll take these off. These are straps that you're gonna want to always have on when lowering the camper because it pulls the canvas in and makes sure that it doesn't get caught when dropping. So I always roll these up, toss these into here. So this is a base model fleet with a front dinette build out. This is our dovetail graystone, I believe. For the fabric, in my opinion, this is one of the most robust fabrics that four-wheel campers offers. It's not the best to sleep on, but it is very, very strong. So if you have dogs or are a little harder on your stuff, this is a great fabric to go with. You can always swap out the cushions up top that you sleep with or sleep on with Hests that we sell here at the shop. That's what I did with mine. They run, let's see, they run this way. And the last one that goes here, I roll up and stuff under here. They're not thin like this, it's actually a roll. So this is a large bed, so this one rolls out to clear out into here, which this is basically the seat. So the bed, when it's fully extended, you cannot sit down. So in the morning, you collapse this, and then you have your seat, rotating table, so what's nice about the front dinette, which is probably the most popular option that we sell, is that it converts into a bed as well. This comes down to right here and lays out flat into a bed. There's also a little bit of extra storage underneath the 20-gallon freshwater tank here. A little bit of storage here. And then under each one of the seats, there's also some storage, which I'll show you. So under the first one, got a decent amount of storage, and this is also where you access your turnbuckle. This comes out when we install it. That's where you access your turnbuckle to be able to harness it to the to your truck with the turnbuckles. Then on this side, flip that around. I'll show you this too. There's the little bit of storage. So, oh, this one doesn't have water. I forgot. This is a base model. So that's just all storage, which is really, really nice. Again, more storage, access to your turnbuckle. So before I go this way any further, this is the thermal pack. This is a really nice insulation where if it's hot outside, it can stay cooler inside. And if it's cold outside, this stuff is definitely going to keep you warm. Thermal pack, regular vinyl, and then the clear vinyl for seeing out the window. Great. Okay, then we'll come down here. This is the install kit that comes with all of our campers. All right. Talks about your fans. You get all the owner's manuals for everything. The thermal pack for the windows. Here's some extra blocks. Just accessories that you're going to use in the camper. Then right here, this is your outside lights. You can see on the camper. Yeah. That's your switch for the lights. This is where your electrical comes in, your common ground, your fuse, and you can see all the different fuses that go here. This is your solar converter. Where's the fuses? Oh, there's the fuse block. The fuse block is back there in the back. I'll shine a little light on it. Kind of nice. This is basically your electrical cabinet. Then we'll transition over to here. This one does have a stovetop. It's a 2-burner. They're really, really nice from Suburban. You have the lighter right here. You can hear it. Oh yeah, tanks are empty. Just kidding, tanks are empty. Okay. Then right here we have our solar controller, so you can see how much energy is coming in from your solar panels and how much power is coming out. This is your Truma heater or your furnace. You can click it, turn her on, walk through different settings. There's also a quiet mode. This is your DC panel. You can turn it on right here. Gives you basically a cigarette lighter, and then I think it's two USBs, USB and USB-C. And then this is what turns on your 30 amp breaker outside for the Starlink. In here is your battery cabinet and also your main on and off switch. Here is the best battery in the industry. The XPM 360 has its own BSM, battery monitoring, BMS, battery monitoring system. So it has a small heater in it. It also can Bluetooth to your phone, which is really nice. There's a QR code on the top so you can link it. Up here is a switch that is your main on and off switch for the entire camper. So if I pull it, if I push it, kills all the power. Pull it, brings all the power back on. These lights are really nice. You have an on and off. You also have a white amber, white. So if you're on white and you want full amber, you click it to go halfway, so it's white amber. And then you go back to the black button, which transitions you from a white amber to an amber. And then that can also dim, I believe. No dimming. So dimming is only for the white. But that's how you transition from amber to black, or amber to amber white. Then you have to go back to white to turn it off. A little complex, but kind of nice to have the amber function when that wasn't available a few months ago. This is where the heater, the hot air comes out. And then I think the last thing that we want to go over, you have a little cabinet here. This is your turnbuckle access. And then this is just another storage cabinet. It's not very deep, it stops here. Got a little bit of room here. And then you have these shelving cabinets up top. This is the maple finish that comes with the campers. If you want to upgrade to gray or black, it's a little extra. This is also the Baltic brown that comes standard in the campers. You can also upgrade this to bamboo. So all the details on the cost of this camper and kind of like the official build out, we'll put down in the captions below. Yes, these are our display campers for you guys to see, feel, sit in, see what they're like, but they're also for sale as well. So we'll put the list price down below. If you're really interested in checking out a four-wheel camper, which in my opinion are like the Toyotas of the campers, they're very well built, very light, and very comfortable. Come by Apex Off-Road here in Boise, Idaho, and come check them out. If you guys like this video or have any questions, leave them down in the comments down below. We'll get back to you. We'll also leave our contact information in the captions. But other than that, guys, like the video, subscribe. We're going to be doing lots more camper walkarounds for you guys to check out. We'll see you guys in the next one.